Parade will include equipment from all of the Army's major operations over time.
I intend to get arrested.
Really? You intend
Yes.
to get arrested? Why so?
If I get arrested, that gives me the biggest megaphone in the world.
Right here we have a counter-protester here.
The white liberal in a sweater.
Today we're here in Washington, D.C. Right here is where the 250-year military parade is going to be taking place. It's also the 79th birthday of Donald Trump. And right here is where Donald Trump will be standing during the parade. You can see the bulletproof glass that is set right there. We're going to be showing you guys the preparations that are taking place, the protests that are going to be happening during the parade, as over 1,900 protests are going to be taking place across America called the No Kings protest. We're showing you guys during the parade and after, giving you guys exclusive access to this parade. We have not had a parade like this in the United States in the past 30 years or so. People are wondering what the military is going to be bringing out. Let's get into it and talk about what's going to be happening here in Washington, D.C. The parade's going to take place here on Constitution Avenue, and there's going to be around 6,000 troops, 150 military vehicles, from tanks to Bradley and Stryker vehicles, and over 50 military flyovers here. And there's also some things that are a little controversial about this parade, as they're spending upwards of $25 to $45 million. People have also compared this parade to something like North Korea, as they also have their military parades and whatnot. The United States hasn't shown off their military equipment like this, like I said, in nearly 30 years or so. People are going to be seeing vehicles that they've never seen in their entire life. But now let's go see some of the equipment that they're going to be showing off here during the parade. This right here is one of the 150 military tanks they're going to have on display for the parade. The parade's going to be going on for almost nearly a mile here in Washington, D.C. Right here we have a counter protester for the parade right here. We're going to talk to him right now. Are you in support of the parade or against the parade?
I'm here for America and the American society, which is at risk because of the militarization of the police and the militarization of everything.
So what made you want to come out here and put this sign out here on the tank today?
I think this is a very apt image of American democracy in 2025.
And do you feel like Trump's a king?
No, but I think he's a despot and he's an autocrat and he's grabbing power. And maybe he is, but there's checks and balances in the United States, are supposed to be. So
out here we have a lot of stuff on display. We have a tank right there, and then what do we have right here?
So this is a M119 Alpha 3 howitzer. It's a 105.
And what's the purpose of this right here?
We shoot.
And what kind of equipment can we expect to see come through here for the parade?
The parade will include equipment from all of the Army's major operations over time, spanning from the Revolutionary War to include historic uniforms, horses, etc., all the way through future efforts to develop technology and equipment.
What made you want to join the military and be part of the Army?
I just wanted to serve my country. I take real pride in this nation, and whatever it takes me to do, that's my job.
And what does it mean to you to be a part of the Army?
Be part of a family, a community, a team that works together, and get the mission done, whatever that is.
How old are you?
I'm 19 years old.
And what made you want to go from high school straight into the military?
I looked at the aspect of it and seen what great things I could do if I decided to join the military.
Right now with this parade, it's also going to cause over 1,900 counter-protests. What do you think that says about the current state of America right now, with people celebrating the 250th anniversary of the Army and then also people saying Trump's a king?
They can protest because I gave them the right to protest. Now they have to protest peacefully. And what has happened and what we have seen is not peaceful at all.
What can we expect to see from this parade?
Well, I think you're going to see a lot of patriotism. You're going to see a lot of military members that are so thrilled and overwhelmed with the honor of being able to participate in this birthday. Like, you're going to have the Golden Knights jumping in a military free-fall event to land on the White House lawn as they walk up the back of the stage to hand a flag to the President of the United States, to have the Vice President and the Secretary of Defense and the Commanding General, General George of the Army. And as he hands him that flag, 250 soldiers are going to be re-enlisting on the 250th birthday of the Army. So it's indescribable, the amount of awesomeness that's part of that.
Here at the parade we have tanks, and we also have right here a Stryker. What's the difference between a Stryker and a tank?
So tanks are a lot bigger, and they're also tracked platforms. So the Army is kind of moving away from your tracked platforms and going to wheeled vehicles. So the Stryker is one of the more popular wheeled platforms that the Army is moving towards.
What kind of advantage would a Stryker have versus a tank?
So it's a little bit smaller. You can go at a lot faster speeds. It's a little bit lighter too, so it just allows you a lot more versatility on the battlefield.
And what kind of message do you think this parade gives to the rest of the world, as we're going to be showing off a lot of our equipment here today?
So I think it shows how agile and how quickly we can adapt to what the latest threats are out on the battlefield. Now, Stryker's been around for a really long time, and it's going to continue to be around for a really long time, but the threats that the Army's facing right now are brand new, and it shows how quickly the Army can adapt a Stryker to those kinds of threats and show that we can face what's out there with what we have.
And what are some of those threats that are brand new?
So we're seeing the use of a commercial drone that I can go out and buy at Best Buy right now being used on the battlefield to decimate the lives of innocent people. So this can see these threats coming at 10 kilometers away and eliminate them before they become those threats.
And what does it mean to you to have this parade here in Washington, D.C.?
It means a lot to me. Maybe people can come out and see what the military is all about. I mean, it's been around 250 years.
Right now we're about to head over to one of the counter protests, the No Kings protest. Yeah. Why do you think so many people are protesting? Meanwhile, they're going to be celebrating the military here today.
Some people just ain't very bright. I mean, that's all I can say. If they would have served, they'd have a different tune. If they'd have had anybody killed, they would have had a different tune.
The MAGA man out here.
Yeah, Trump for king. We're not MAGA, we're king.
You're king.
King Trump. They're making Trump for king.
Right?
So,
Trump for king. They don't play by the rules. We don't play by the rules. They don't respect the Constitution. We don't respect the Constitution. It's time to play on a level playing field. There's a new sheriff in town, and his name is King Trump. So that's my message.
And they keep on talking about, he's going to make him king. Oh, 3 branches of government, legislative, the judges, the crazy leftist judges. Fine, they keep on making so much noise about King Trump. Fine, you know what? We're going to make him king. Maybe tomorrow, June 14th, on his birthday, the Army birthday, maybe on Flag Day, we'll finally make him king. You know what? I'll take a king over a damn auto pen that nobody ever voted for in the first place. Where are those 81 million votes that Beijing Biden got?
Right here we have a counter protester. Let's go talk to him.
He's a fucking lunatic. Look at him. He's in a mask. Hey, COVID's over, genius. These fucking lunatics, white liberals.
Right here we have a counter protester here.
It's not a counter protester. He's just a guy. He's just a white liberal in a sweater. And a K95.
Have you ever been outside the United States? Have you ever been in a uniform outside the United States?
No, I agree with it.
Have you ever been in a uniform outside the United States?
He's in his uniform now. Look. He's got the rainbow thing.
He doesn't have to be in the military.
He's got the mask.
Yeah, thanks.
He's got the
yeah,
rainbow
but the
thing.
thing about it is, though,
we all wear our own masks.
He don't need to be telling us because we've seen it. We know what other countries are like and everything. Why do you think we've supported them?
And what does winning look like to you?
It means killing the enemy.
And killing the enemy? Why?
Yeah, it's been going on for like 5,000 years.
Shouldn't we try and be like Jesus?
Are you an American? No, you're a Democrat. Nowadays, you're either an American or a Democrat. Guess what? Breaking news. There's no way to be both. You're either an American or a Democrat. There's no way to be both. That's the Democrat flag right there. Dirty, despicable, delusional, demented, dirty, nasty Pelosi demon rats.
What's wrong with her?
She's a filthy animal, and her nephew's just as big of a dirtbag.
And right now it's the day before the parade, and all of the protests are set to happen tomorrow. So let's get forward to tomorrow and go to the protest. But really quick, before we get into the protest, I need to tell you guys the sponsor of this video, OpusClip. And what started as an AI clipper is now the most powerful AI growth tool for creators. And with OpusClip, you get full automation. All you have to do is pull your YouTube video from YouTube, put it into Opus, and it will give you a load of viral shorts to post. And you can schedule them from Opus. That way you can be a sleeper out in the field and your videos are getting posted. It's like having an editor and a social media manager for a fraction of the cost. And Opus is always advancing their software. Opus AI just came out with Editor 3.0, coming with smarter auto framing, better virality scoring, and brand new captions. And my favorite thing about OpusClip is how easy to make it to reform your content, whether it be for Facebook, TikTok, or YouTube. And to celebrate their 2-year anniversary, Opus is giving away a free MacBook, $5,000 in cash, and free credits to everyone who enters into their creator contest. All you have to do is use OpusClip, post that clip onto social media and tag @OpusClip, and then use the hashtag OpusClipAndGrow, and you're entered in. It is that easy. Go ahead and enter in. If you have any more questions, go to the link in my description or go to opus.pro/clipthefuture. And now let's go into the protest. The counter protest to the parade has started. We're going in right now. Here we go.
And we will never cower to you, Donald Trump. or any of your fascist followers.
What do you guys think about the military parade that's going to take place here today?
I think it's a big waste of money. I think if they want to save money in the government, they shouldn't be ruining our roads with the military parade and have to build them up again.
Mm-hmm. What's the sign say here today?
It says, "Who loves military parades? Fascists and dictators."
Mm-hmm. Do you think it's time for the United States to do a parade like this? It hasn't happened in nearly 30 years.
No. These are parades that you usually see where there's military dictatorships or in Russia or in North Korea. I don't think we need it here.
Do you think it's a coincidence that it aligns on Donald Trump's birthday?
No.
And if you could give a message to Donald Trump and the rest of the people across America, what would you say to them?
That it is immigrants and our diversity that makes America great. And I'm happy that we have an army that can protect us, but it doesn't need to be in our streets.
What brings you out here today?
We're here to speak up against fascism and support democracy.
What makes him a fascist, do you think?
He makes me see, finally, to understand what happened in Germany when Hitler came to power, how it was possible for someone like that to do everything he did, and now that's happening here with disappearing people without due process, with ordering a military parade, and we can't let this happen here.
We got the military parade going on, and we have this protest going on here. What do you think is causing the divide here in the United States?
Trump. No, he's abrogating the Constitution of the United States. He's using the military as his show ponies. He calls them losers and suckers. He dodged the draft himself. He refused to serve. He made fun of POWs, and then he dares to use them as his birthday party celebrants. You know, this is absolutely wrong. He's abrogating the Constitution on every single level that could possibly be done, especially First Amendment. When he threatened extreme force, if we came out today, I decided I'm coming out. I intend to get arrested.
Really? You intend to get arrested? Why so?
Why? Because if he's coming at anyone, let him come at me.
And what are you going to do to get arrested?
Nothing. I'm doing what I do. I'm protesting as an American citizen.
Do you think you're going to get arrested today?
He promised. If I get arrested, that gives me the biggest megaphone in the world.
So that's a part of the plan then.
Yes. So, no, let him come. Let him come after us. Let him come after the regular American citizen.
What brings you guys out here today?
You don't talk to this guy. Don't talk to this guy. He's not here to help. He's not here to help.
My name's Nick Shirley.
You don't talk to this gentleman.
What are you doing? I'm just talking to people, sir. Haven't caused any issues
Who
here.
are you?
My name's Nick Shirley.
And who are you with? Why are you doing this?
With Nick Shirley.
Clearly you're not here if you can't give more information.
What? My name's Nick Shirley. I work for Nick Shirley. Literally.
I'm done.
Okay, you're done. Have a good one. All right, you guys.
Thank you.
What's going on?
He's following.
Thank you for the bird. He's following me now.
He's talking. He's a loser.
Dude, I was just talking to him, and now he's calling me a loser for no reason. What's
You don't have to talk
maggots?
to this gentleman.
You're a racist.
How am I a racist? How am I a racist? Say it. Say it. You just can't make a claim like that and say I'm a racist. Say it. You F off. You're going to be the one following me around. You know what I mean? If I'm a racist, what makes me a racist?
I got a mask on.
If I'm a racist, what makes me a racist? Say it. Because you obviously can't say, well, I'm a racist because I'm not one. Or what do you think about the contrast?
You don't have to talk to this gentleman if you don't want to.
Huh?
He's not here to help.
You don't have to talk to this gentleman if you don't want to.
He's not here to help.
Well, we're just talking to people. What do you think it says about America right now? We have a parade. And what? Now they're yelling 86-47. What does 86-47 mean?
It means dump Trump.
Like by death?
No, not by death. Now, nobody said anything about death. Like when you ball up trash and throw it in the garbage can. That's what 86-47 means. Get rid of it.
All right, we're here at the protest now. Look at everyone's out here. This is an anti-Trump and anti-parade protest going on right now.
We are in crisis. Trump must go now. Let me tell you something. Trump has been hurting me and my people, and it's been going on for too long. And we won't be silent anymore. Trump must go now. As a young man, you have no future under this administration.
You think Trump's going to be king?
He wants to be. You know, he wants to be supreme ruler of the world. And this is just his first stop.
What do you think about the military parade?
I think it's a waste of money.
Waste of money?
Totally waste of money.
And
That's actually why we came to Washington, D.C. to protest the parade.
What makes you want to come out here today?
Trump! My community.
You don't have to talk to this gentleman. He's not here now.
Move. Let me get a picture.
This gentleman.
Why? Who are you?
Buddy, Nick Shirley.
Yes, we're good buddies, and you just keep following me around everywhere here today.
Over there. I was all the way over there.
I know, now you're following me back around.
Boo, you billionaires! Boo! Your parents hate you! Your country hates you! Fuck you, billionaires!
And now we've made it here into the parade. We've left the protest, and just to come in here into the parade, you had to go through Secret Service. And there's more than 10 miles of fencing across Washington, D.C. to make sure they can monitor who goes in and out of the parade. The fun fact about the parade is that this event here in Washington, D.C., the 250th anniversary of the Army, was planned 2 years ago. However, Donald Trump just added on the parade, and this is the first time they've celebrated a military like this in the 21st century. This is an event like they've never done in these past literally 30 years. And right now the parade's about to start. They're going to start from the west and head towards east, towards the Capitol building, and we're going to be front row for this parade, and we'll see what it looks like. Here we go. The first troops are coming through here right now. You have the Army band coming through, and man, there are a lot of troops coming through, and all the way back there they have it as well. And as these troops walk past, you can see the evolution of the uniforms from the old times to now the modern times. It does kind of make you feel very patriotic here, seeing this as these people have fought, and you think about the people that fought in the past for our country. And now you can see it all the way up to present day here in their current uniforms that they currently wear. It's crazy to look at some of these older vehicles that used to be used to fight wars, to think that those were the vehicles used back in the day to make America America. It's actually crazy to think that that is what helped protect our country back in the day. These are the most up-to-date tanks right here. You can see how large the cannons are, the snipers on top, the person at the bottom, and then they have two people on top of these things. I mean, if you're looking at this from the outside world, you might think, well, we might not want to mess with the United States looking at everything they have. If you do, challenge us. And how actively is the United States at threat of a foreign nation?
I would say that, and you could probably say this for every single country, there's constant threats. Just like right now, given the situation that's ongoing currently in the Middle East, probably going to have some elevated levels that are of threat, right? You know, because like there's stuff going on over there. Some of the folks that are involved in that don't like us, right? And so there's a possibility that maybe they have things that they're trying to do to cause harm to us. There's lots of people out there that want to cause harm to our nation and other nations too. And so you have to make yourself a hard target. The only way to make yourself a hard target is to increase your defenses and like make it more difficult for people to conduct strikes or attacks or whatever it is to you. But again, you're covering large swaths of land. That's hard and it's expensive.
What kind of message do you hope this parade shows the rest of the world?
I just hope that people see this and view this as like, hey, all of these people here are proud of the warriors that are fighting to support the United States and that have been fighting for 250 years and celebrating the traditions and the history and the legacy that they leave behind, you know?
You got your son out here. What do you hope your son takes away from today?
We just want to be part of history, and pardon my raspy voice, we've been hollering a bunch, but yeah, we want to witness history and celebrate our nation's Army's 250th anniversary, obviously Donald Trump's 79th birthday, and of course Flag Day. So we're dressed to the occasion, but this is a moment we as locals to the area couldn't miss.
What do you think about today?
It's great.
Well, how do you feel to see all these troops coming through here, and you know these are the troops that'll be fighting for you?
Well, it's the Army. The Army has been fighting for a country. My uncle was in the Marines, which is part of the Navy. He drove tanks like the Army people did. But it's the Army's birthday, so Let's go Army!
What a great and controversial day it was here in DC. If you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a like, subscribe. This is Nick, and I'll see you guys next video.